Keith. He's saying, is there any way you'd be able to give instructions to self-employed people who have a 401k and follow the FISM models to do Roth conversions on our own, perhaps an instructional video or some things to consider or strategies to employ when looking at Roth conversions? He's 57. What do you think, Shanna?
So you're going to need to do some research or employ the use of a tax professional to help you make sure that you get this right. But you're going to want to pay very careful attention to your tax brackets. So you're going to need to estimate which tax bracket that you'll be in for the current year. And you'll need to give some thought and consideration to what you think tax brackets are going to be in the future. So, for example, if you have a very successful business, if you're self-employed, and maybe you're making $400,000 a year, if you're in a really high tax bracket, I don't know necessarily that you want to consider Roth conversions at this time, because it's all a balance of what is your current tax bracket now versus what is it going to be in the future. And so you want to pay taxes when you're in the lower tax bracket. So if you've maybe had a rough year in your business, maybe you have low income or a loss there, that might be a good time to consider a Roth conversion. So you're going to want to really be able to accurately try to estimate the tax bracket for your current year. And if you're in the 12% tax bracket, I'm not saying that it's the case for everybody, because everybody's situation is different, but it sure does make a lot of sense to consider moving money out of a pre-tax account if you're in the 12% bracket. The other things that you are going to want to consider is what kind of money is in that pre-tax or is in that 401k account. Is it all money that was put in pre-tax, or is there some money that was pre-tax? Maybe you made some after-tax contributions. In moving the money out of the 401k, you might want to get some help from a tax professional and try to separate out the pre-tax and the after-tax dollars, because that can really make some calculations a little bit more difficult to keep track of going forward. If it's all pre-tax money, then you're probably okay just doing whatever. And then the final thing that I would say is that if you're just going to move some of it, I would look at you can do conversions in kind, probably not from your 401k. You probably have to roll it over into an IRA first. But from an IRA into a Roth, you can move just selected securities. And if you're going to do that, if you're not doing a full conversion, then you want to look at the pieces of your portfolio that are the most aggressive. Things like technology, maybe healthcare, small cap things, really aggressive type funds or ETFs that you might have in your IRA, and move those to your Roth account, because it's the future growth that is going to be so beneficial for you to not have to pay taxes on when you take it out in the future.